Almost every morning I wake up around 5 or 6 a.m. just with the sun. I'll normally just pack my swimmers and my towel, go down to Coogee or Bronte to, start the day. For me, the beach is a bit of a sanctuary where I can kind of escape. Hello, my name's Tiana Felitis. I'm 25 years old. I was born in Sydney, Australia, and I was raised down at Coogee Beach. So I used to kind of go down there with my parents, and we would always kind of get some snacks, fish and chips, go down to the water. I wasn't actually allowed to swim for a while because I was a bit young and my mum was very scared of the water, but I was always kind of around the beach. If I do go swimming with someone, it's normally will be Emma Grand, Steph Grand, and you. And so we've grown up together.
We all did Coogee Nippers together, all just heavily involved in it.
And now me and Emma, we swim teach.
We still do the surf club as well, so yeah. So we're down here a lot.
Yeah.
It's a gist.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel really refreshed and calm when I'm in the water, and going under the water as well. I just can kind of feel rejuvenated.
I think when you dive underwater, it's almost like an out-of-body experience. Kind of maybe picture yourself. You picture yourself diving under the wave.
I'll go under the water. The silence.
Sounds so quiet. It's kind of like you're in a different world. It was something that was taken away from us that we've all kind of taken for granted throughout our whole lives.
During lockdown, all the beaches were kind of closed around here. They blocked it all off with tape. All I could do really was kind of go for my coastal walk, just set myself up on one of the cliffs to just look out on the water. I'm a bit isolated, not gonna lie, especially when we couldn't really see anyone either.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a bit more shy, but it wasn't until I was kind of more 5 years old, 6 years old, when I kind of entered primary school, where I think instead of being just shy, I started kind of developing more anxiety, and just everyday things would really get to me, especially social situations. So things like, walking into a classroom, walking onto a bus would kind of really get me nervous and shaky. I have had bouts of depression as well, especially in high school. And, I really struggle with that too. But yeah, I guess it's just something I kind of live with.
I think all people, even if they deny it, experience some kind of anxiety or low levels of mood, obviously some more than others.
When I am feeling anxious, even when I'm feeling a bit depressed as well, I tend to go for a swim. Going for a swim is a way for me just to step away from my thoughts. Even just the sound of the waves kind of really calms me down, especially when my heart is kind of racing, I think. When I am under the water also, it's just kind of me alone, be with myself. I always do feel like my anxiety kind of decreases whenever I'm in the water, so I can just kind of float there, take as long as I need, and when I do feel better, I'll kind of jump out and be there. So I do feel like I tend to struggle reaching out to others, but when I do feel like it always makes me feel better. Bringing people along, when I'm feeling like that, and going for a swim is always kind of a fun way to kind of get a different type of mindset and be a little bit more happy and be a bit more kind of together, I guess. And talk about what's bothering you. It's really nice. Yeah.